The BibleWorks Notes tab in the Analysis window automatically creates a user notes file for each chapter. Click the Notes tab in the Analysis window to display the user notes. If you have previously saved a note on a chapter, the Notes tab will display a small c when you are viewing that chapter in the Browse window. When you place your mouse cursor over a verse in the Browse window, the note automatically changes to a user note for that chapter of the book. As you browse from chapter to chapter, your chapter notes change with you. I've just entered a chapter note from Matthew 5. Now I'll switch back to Matthew 4. And I can see my chapter note for Matthew 4. Switch back to Matthew 5. And when I hold my mouse cursor over a verse, I switch to the chapter note for Matthew 5. But you can also create notes on a verse. To create a verse note on the current verse in the Browse window, uncheck the chapter box in the header of the Notes tab. Now the information in my chapter note no longer displays, and I can enter a verse note. When I move to a new verse, my verse note is saved, and if I navigate back to that verse, I can see my note again. Notice that for Matthew 5:1, there is now a small c and a small v in the Notes tab. This tells me that there is a chapter note and a verse note saved for this chapter and this particular verse. So if I wish to view my chapter note, I'll recheck chapter, and if I wish to view my verse note, I'll uncheck chapter. By using the Notes tab and this chapter checkbox, you can save not only chapter notes, but verse notes as well.